Hey guys, I am back with another video. Today's video is basically just me letting you guys know how I'm feeling right now before my beta test and everything. So I do have my beta test tomorrow on Friday. What's tomorrow? The 28th. I did throughout this whole like 2-week wait, or not even, it wasn't even 2 weeks. I think it was like maybe a week and like a few days. A week and 3 days. That's how long I waited. I had completely no symptoms right off the bat. I did record like symptoms throughout every day that I have felt and everything. So like the first 3-4 days, I felt nothing, felt no change, nothing. Through like starting from the 4th day to the 6th day is when I started feeling symptoms. I had my left breast was tender. I started getting nausea, which I always have bad nausea through even just my pregnancies alone. So, you know, it's expected. I also have, what else? I didn't get hungry this time. Like didn't have like the urge to eat. I didn't have the urge to pee all the time, which I had last transfer, but I didn't have it this time. So pretty much it was just the nausea and left breast sore. I went to bed early and woke up early, which I've been doing for like a whole week straight, and I don't like it at all. So I started testing on day 5, I believe. Day 5, I saw a very very like faint shadow or whatever, but it was nothing to think off of. Day 6 is when I started seeing my lines on my pregnancy test. Now, mind you, day 6, last transfer, is when I stopped feeling pregnancy symptoms. And that's why I started thinking like, okay, if this is going downhill, like this is probably not going to work. This time around, I didn't start symptoms until I told you guys day 4 through day 6. Day 6, I was feeling very nauseated, so nauseous. I was simply sitting on the couch and I started like, it was terrible. Not the nauseous. I was feeling so terrible. I had to go lay down. And then before I went to bed on day 6, I was just so nauseous. I was like, I need to go to sleep. And I would be so nauseous to the point where like my eyes would get so heavy and I'd be like, okay, it's just time to go to sleep. I don't know if I felt nauseated and fatigued at the exact same time or whatever. Maybe that was it. But that's just how I felt. So day 6, I have some tests for you guys I can show you. I took a lot of tests. Day 6 is when I started seeing results. I am going to insert a picture of day 6 with one of my cheapy tests, because the cheapy test for the 88-cent one at Walmart definitely showed up much more than the first response ones, the more expensive ones. I don't know why, it just did. So day 6, I took 2. It's very faint. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see that at all. Excuse my nails. You guys are probably not going to be able to see that. Either way. Okay, so that's when I started seeing like actual lines. I took another one day 6 PM, still the same line. Usually people will see like a more darker line at night, but I didn't. Day 6, you guys will definitely see like on the cheapies, they're like there. They're more there. Do you guys see that? Like, that's crazy. Day 6, I took another one day 7. You could still see the line. I took another one day 7 at night. You can really see that one at night. And then I took one, which is today, at day 8. These lines are not getting darker. They're not getting darker. So again, guys, day 6, I told you guys, okay, so I went to bed very nauseated. I woke up. Day 7, didn't feel not one pregnancy symptom. It was done. What was it? Was it day 7? So yesterday, I had a huge emotional breakdown. I know my body, okay guys, I know my body. Day 6, I stopped feeling symptoms. I don't know, I kind of went crazy. I started crying in the morning. I was just, it's the emotion, it's the hormones and everything. Like, I just broke down and I cried. And I probably needed to cry because this cycle, I feel like my body was so used to the hormones from last transfer that my body just, I don't know, I wasn't emotional. Last transfer, I was so emotional. I was crying over everything. Whatever I was watching, I would cry over. And this time I wasn't really emotional. So throughout taking this whole hormone thing, like I didn't shed one tear. And on day 7, I'm sorry, I just had to let it out. I cried. I was like praying. I was like, God, you know, why don't I feel pregnant? Why don't, like, I had all these emotions. It was just terrible. And I still have emotions right now because I want to cry right now, but I'm not. So I prayed so much. And here it is, day 8. I don't have any line progression. It's still there. It didn't get lighter. It didn't get darker. I don't know what's going on. And it's always day 6. Last transfer, day 6. It went downhill. I didn't feel nothing after day 6. I was like, okay, what's going on? I don't see anything. Last transfer, I didn't even get a line until maybe day 7, day 8. This time, early in the morning, I took one day 6 and I got a line. So, and then like seeing like a shadow on day 5, I was so excited because it was so early. So I just feel like something in between day 5, day 6, day 7, something happened in, I don't know. And I'm pretty much like telling you guys this time around it's not gonna happen because that's just how I feel. I know my body, but anything could happen. Anything could happen. It can change around. It could be a late implantation. The only thing different this time is I did have cramping. I had cramping for 3 days. I had cramping day 5, day 6, and day 7 yesterday. Very, very mild. No spotting, no blood, nothing. Just cramping. So it breaks my heart. It truly breaks my heart that something could, you know, is not working. And I'm a person that likes to think 20 times ahead before I get a surprise that, hey, you know, I'm the person that likes to think ahead. I'm more of the reality person. And I'm just thinking like, okay, what's the next step? They're probably gonna want to do a mock cycle, which is I would have to go through the exact same motions of getting on medication up until embryo transfer. When embryo transfer comes, they're not gonna do an embryo transfer. They're going to monitor me, whatever X amount of days that I'm on this medication, and up until like the transfer day without the embryo, they're gonna see like, could we have did, you know, maybe medications longer? Could we have transferred rather this day than, you know, 5 days out from taking progesterone? It's a lot. It's a lot, guys. It's really a lot. And I'm already thinking like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to drive so many times to LA because they're gonna have to monitor me. And I'm just like, I'm the person that thinks ahead. And I'm still trying to keep positive and everything because this could turn around. It really could. I've heard of people that have beta numbers at 23 and then there shoots up 2 days later to 76. You know, somebody in my agency, that happened to them last week. Their numbers were 23 and shot up to 76. And that is so amazing. I love hearing things like that. That could happen to me. I don't know. But I don't know. I'm just so emotional because it's the second time that we're doing this. If this doesn't work, God forbid, if this does not work, they have one embryo left and we're gonna have to change something up. We're gonna have to maybe give my body a break for a little bit on hormones. We're gonna have to do the Moxile. We're gonna have to, I don't know, do some type of test or whatever, because I do not want to lose this couple. I want to give them a beautiful baby. I don't want to, you know, I don't want them, I'm like their only hope right now. This is their last embryo, and I don't think that they would be able to retrieve any more eggs from the wife. So it's just a lot, and I'm so emotional about it. Trying to stay positive and but I mean I took a test today, and the line, oh my god, I got something in my eye because I'm crying. I'm like on week 2 of not wearing makeup. I'm so over it. Goodness, sorry guys, so emotional. But I mean, the lines are still there. They're not getting darker, they're not getting lighter. Something is pushing. I mean, I told you guys I was just cramping maybe yesterday, very mildly. I had a really, I don't know if, pretty sure it was from crying yesterday, but I had a headache, like a really pounding headache. And I don't like to take Tylenol, I don't like to take pills to help with, you know, with headaches, whatever. So I didn't take any Tylenol, and I woke up this morning with like my head pounding. So I had to take Tylenol, which you're allowed to take Tylenol. But yeah. So guys, I really don't know. I love recording these videos for me to look back on, see my progress and everything. But like I said, the lines are there. They're not getting darker. They're not getting lighter. Okay. Sorry guys. Now that I'm looking at this, it looks like it got like a tad bit darker from yesterday, because I can definitely see it more. Yeah, I could definitely see it more today than yesterday. So guys, I'm gonna remain positive no matter what. I'm gonna remain positive. I'm gonna keep you guys updated. I'm just expecting myself for that phone call, like, hey, it's positive, but your numbers are a little bit low. We'll see how it goes. And considering that tomorrow's Friday, I have to wait all the way till Monday to take a whole other test. So that's 3 days. That's 3 days. 3 whole days. And your HCG levels should be doubling every 2 days. So they're going to have to really double and some on Monday for this to work. I am all out of pregnancy tests, except for I have a digital. Digitals I do not trust. I really don't. When it comes to like the whole IVF thing, it can give off like a wrong thing. So I keep like feeling twinges in my lower, like my pelvic area, and I feel like it is cramping. I feel like it's not cramping. Trying not to focus on the symptoms so much. But guys, and these lines are pretty darker than last transfer. Now I did not take any of these 88 cents ones last transfer because I went to Walmart and they were all out. They kept, and I keep this transfer. I actually like the 88 cent ones, obviously because they're cheaper, but each time that I go, they only have like 4 or 5 or 6 on the shelf, and I just take them all. So I went to Walmart back today. I looked in the section, but I said, I am not doing this to myself. I am not buying more. I'm just gonna wait it out. Betas tomorrow. And yeah, So they did stock up on the 88-cent ones though. There's a ton of them. So on my way tomorrow to the where I go get my blood test from is passing Walmart. So when I pass Walmart tomorrow, I'll probably stop by and get some. But I do have to keep in mind that I am testing one day early than you should, because you're supposed to be taking a blood test on the 10th day after transfer, and the 10th day unfortunately falls on a Saturday, so I have to do my beta test on the 9th day. Yeah, I feel like I'm having cramping right now, but I don't know, could just be gas. I don't know, guys. I'm trying to keep positive so bad. I'm gonna keep positive. And I have these in my dresser, and each time I walk by, I'm picking them up and looking at them like still. And yeah, it's definitely a little bit darker, but you know, not as dark. Yeah, it's definitely darker than yesterday. See, but your HCG level should be doubling every 48 hours, and from 6 to 8 days, you can definitely tell a difference, but it's not that big of a difference. Alright, guys, I'm just rambling on, but I'm gonna post this video today. Sorry that's very long. I'm going to keep you guys updated tomorrow, see how this goes. I'm probably just going to be extra positive tomorrow. I'm probably gonna try to put on makeup. I'm gonna go out and go grocery shopping and just have as much fun as I can and just keep my mind off of everything. I know that this weekend, if everything doesn't look fine, tomorrow, tomorrow, I'm gonna have to just remain positive throughout the whole weekend, because I'm gonna have to still take my medicine. And so guys, I'm sorry I'm rambling on, but I will keep you guys updated. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.